Sky Mobile sponsors the transfer window on Sky Sports News.
Let's talk Nottingham Forest, as we have done for a lot of this evening. We've got some news involving them and also involving Tottenham. Michael Bridge is the man who can tell us, I think. Can he? No, he can't. So...
Sleeping.
Yes, I think he is ready. He is. Had a little nap, but he's back. Go on, Michael.
I'm ready. Yes, Tottenham have completed the signing of Brennan Johnson from Nottingham Forest. The Spurs have signed Brennan Johnson. It's around £47.5 million until 20. The squad number 22. It's someone who Ange Postecoglou's some time. He didn't rule it out earlier in the press conference, and for one reason only, he wanted the player, and now he's got him. Spurs have signed Brennan Johnson, and that is all their business done. They wanted maybe a few more in, but as we said in the very first live this morning, today here at Tottenham Hotspur was a case of ifs. If they could get a few players out, a couple went out on loan, but not enough. So Spurs... I've gone.
Oh, no. Isn't that annoying? He's waited all day for the big deal, and that's when the technical hitches start.
Absolutely buzzing.
Oh, poor Michael Bridge. Well, let's open it up then. I mean, we have chatted earlier in the evening about it, but it is now done. Brennan Johnson, Sue, is a Tottenham player. What do you make of it?
I think it's a very good signing. The boys spoke about it earlier when they said, like, obviously it's a lot of money, so expectation is straight away on him. But I think, Postecoglou spoke about it's difficult to replace Harry Kane. So I think, replace his goals, replace his assists. So I think what he's going to try and do is get that from all over the pitch. And he's another player that obviously can provide that. He can play in different positions across the front line. I think the fact that he is so quick and he will stretch the play, that'll leave space for the likes of Maddison. And you can just imagine that link-up play, can't you, with Maddison and Brennan Johnson. So I think it's obviously a great move for him, and lots of pressure, but he's a young man with lots of potential.
Well, Nottingham Forest have been waiting for that deal to be completed before they were able to replace him in their squad. Are they going to do that tonight? The deadline has passed. Sangare is the man they have been looking at. Is it going to happen, though? Rob Dorset has been following this and many deals at Nottingham Forest all day long. He's live with us now. Rob, what do you know?
Jules, we still don't know. There are still 3 deals that Nottingham Forest think they got over the line in time for that 11 p.m. deadline, but they are awaiting confirmation of them. Let's tell you about the 4 deals they have got done on transfer deadline day. Callum Hudson-Odoi, £5 million from Chelsea. He's signed a 3-year contract. Odysseus Vlachodimos, the goalkeeper, Greece international, £7.7 million fee from Benfica, a 4-year contract that he's signed. Nuno Tavares, left-back from Arsenal, signed on loan with an option to buy. Nicolas Dominguez, midfielder from Bologna, swap deal with Remo Freuler, 5-year contract that he's signed. Those are the 4 they've done. Sangare they really want. Those noisy fans you can hear at the gate, they want to know that Ibrahim Sangare has completed his £30 million move from PSV. Forest would not sanction that until they knew that Brennan Johnson had been done and they had that £47.5 million coming in. We wait to hear whether they got that deal over the line. Divock Origi, we think that one was done. A loan from AC Milan, again with an option to buy. Don't expect to see him in the UK today. He may well come over at some point over the weekend. And Andrew Omibamidele, fee agreed with Norwich for £20 million. Again, the deal sheet we know was in before 11 o'clock. They're waiting for confirmation that that deal is done. So Brennan Johnson out. 4 players definitely in. 3 more that Nottingham Forest are waiting to hear about. And we can just tell you one more thing before I go, actually. That they are prepared for the signing of Sangare. We can show you some pictures of what they've been doing around the stadium, ready for the welcoming video to welcome Ibrahim Sangare from PSV. They've been flashing the floodlights here for a special photo shoot that we think they were doing with Sangare out on the pitch at the City ground. They've got all the prep ready. They've got all the PR ready. Have they got their man? They were waiting for confirmation from the Premier League that Sangare is a Nottingham Forest player. We'll tell you as soon as we know.
Sangare hopefully heading into Nottingham Forest. Let's just get a bit more on the man who's just left Forest. Brennan Johnson going to Tottenham. We can rejoin Michael Bridge. I think we've re-established our contact with him. Michael, over to you.
Jules, I heard all of your guests laughing at me there. all right? You've got to sort them out. I heard them all laughing. Not very nice. Been here since 7 a.m. We love it, though, don't we? We love it. Yeah, just confirmation, of course, from Tottenham's side that they have signed Brennan Johnson. He'll wear the number 22 shirt until 2029. I spoke to Ange Postecoglou earlier. He said, look, we cannot replace Harry Kane. It's just impossible. This is the kind of player he wanted. Direct, can play it all across the forward line, fast. It's someone he's wanted. It's someone he asked Daniel Levy about and the Tottenham board quite some time ago. It's someone he looked at. Spurs gave him a couple of options in the loan market. This is the player they wanted. Obviously, Nottingham Forest fans are gutted, but as Rob was just saying, look at the players they've brought in today. They've said goodbye to Brennan Johnson with a heavy heart. Spurs bringing in someone who's homegrown as well, which is very important. Just very quickly, I know it's such a busy hour. No more incomings, of course, now. There was a little bit of talk earlier about Trevor Chalobah, talk about Conor Gallagher, talk about Lloyd Kelly, but Spurs, there's so many big-name players who are still here, so plenty to ponder for Ange Postecoglou, because he also said to me earlier that he has got to get a squad of 25. It's a bloated squad. Some have gone out on loan today. A few more would have been ideal. Overall, in terms of the window, they'd be delighted that they've got in James Maddison. What a great start he's had. Vicario in goal started well. Mickey van der Ven started well. Destiny Aduge started well. Ange Postecoglou has started well in the league. Brennan Johnson's in. Let's see if that's enough for Spurs over the next few months before January.
Well, and you've finished strongly, Michael. Well done. Thank you. And I have ticked off our guest. Don't you worry about that.
Good.